at Dark Black One, at Dark Black One on Twitter. And today I want to speak about Nipsey Hussle and the conspiracy theories that are kind of put out there. I won't be too long on here. I'll try to break it down in maybe 10 to 15 minutes. But as you see, the title of the video is called Part 1, the Dr. Sebi conspiracy. It's just so foolish to me because right now I stay in the area not too far from where the vigil is being held at his marathon store right now in Crenshaw in Florence. I'm not too far from there. And so close, you probably will hear helicopters flying and, sirens, dogs barking, things of that sort. But I'm not going to edit it out. I'm just going to get straight to the point. So the theory is Big Pharmaceutical, they sent out somebody to basically get somebody from their neighborhood to kill him. It's just so foolish. It's so ridiculous. It's wrong on so many levels. A lot of people in the area, if you're in the area and you're watching this video, you pretty much can attest to this, that a lot of people in the area are down. They're sad. It's like if it's a catastrophe. It's a calamity. It's everything. It's just all bad. You lost one of the leaders that is a part of your neighborhood that did a lot of work as far as rebuilding the neighborhood, buying properties, things of that sort. So a lot of us aren't worried about conspiracy theories. We're more concerned about how will the community move forward. To most people who don't live in Los Angeles, specifically in the Crenshaw district, in the South LA area, many people don't really know the impact of Nipsey Hussle. So a lot of us are just grieving. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better each day. So it's a very dusty Hotep conspiracy that, Dr. Sebi, because he was trying to come with this documentary, they're going to kill him. Number one, if the big pharma companies wanted to kill Nipsey Hussle, why didn't they want to kill other health-related documentaries? You do know there are so many health-related documentaries available. Not just YouTube, not just Netflix, Amazon, HBO. There's so many documentaries that are done specifically about how food damages your body. Michael Pollan, he has a documentary, or actually he had a series on Netflix called In Defense of Food. He was telling people how to eat moderately and eat more fruits and vegetables because it helps you as far as your not only body weight, but you're going to live a healthier life where you're going to be less prone to diseases. Forks Over Knives. This is another documentary. This got put out sometime in 2011. This documentary was real popular among vegans and people who are like trying to become health conscious. There's another documentary called What the Health documentary that is telling you need to start eating healthy. When you start eating healthy, you start reversing the course of all of these diseases. There was a documentary back in 2008 called Food Inc. And this was basically putting out all of the dirty information about all of these companies that were slaughtering pigs, slaughtering animals, and how this stuff is so bad for you to eat. Supersize Me. That's another one that's talking about like these fast food companies. But it's another book I read, How Not to Die by Dr. Michael Greger. He has a YouTube channel. He has plenty of content up there that you can just scroll through if you go to Dr. Michael Greger's page. I purchased his book. I've read his book, and he talks about how eating a plant-based diet reverses things such as heart disease. There's plenty of content online from YouTube creators, countless health conscious YouTubers who are out there telling you what. I follow one guy named Maccabee. He's like a Jamaican rapper. He's like raps, sometimes he sings, but he raps about different fruits and different vegetables that are good for your body, that are health related. So why would big pharmaceutical companies come after Nipsey Hussle for wanting to put out a documentary that I don't believe he even got the chance or the opportunity to start on? He's doing far more important things than just wanting to put out a Dr. Sebi documentary. He's doing a lot more things than just, let me put together a Dr. Sebi documentary. That's just the most important thing I've ever done. No, he's doing a lot of work in this area. You know, why wouldn't they want to kill him for Vector 90, trying to get young black kids, young kids that are in the area, opportunities to learn code? That way, they have a pathway to possibly get hired at a 6-figure job, working for Google, working for YouTube. One of the biggest gripes in Silicon Valley is that, we don't have enough people of color. We don't have enough people of color, which means pets of Caucasians. I stole that from one of these guys on Twitter, but they don't have enough black people. You know, they may have some from the East Indian community. They may have some that are South Asian or Asian, but they don't have any blacks. And Nipsey Hussle put together in place a program like that. So why would they want to take him out for creating a documentary? And I will say, Tariq Nasheed has already created several documentaries, and in one of those documentaries, probably where Nipsey Hussle got the idea, it broke down who Dr. Sebi was and what he did. It was brief. It was a lot of information coming at you all at the same time. But what Tariq Nasheed was saying was, hey, Dr. Sebi is this guy who went to court and won. I mean, this type of information has been out here. Maybe not to the extent where they're going to make a full documentary, but that's just not a good enough reason for them to come after Nipsey Hussle. Another thing, Big Pharma really isn't concerned about a documentary when obesity is at the highest rates that it's ever been. Fast food billboards are everywhere. There's never an empty hospital, no matter where you live in the United States. They're constantly prescribing blood pressure meds. They're constantly prescribing cholesterol meds. They're constantly prescribing you all of these medications. So I mean, there's never an empty hospital. There's no problem getting people who are sick to come to the hospital and get medicine. That's not a problem right now. Hospitals are packed. If you've ever been in a hospital, near a hospital, or have had to go to a doctor for a checkup, those hospitals are packed. So why would pharmaceutical companies who's already making enough money, but I mean they're already killing as far as money that they make, why would they allegedly just say, you know what, hey, Nipsey Hussle, we got to come after him? It's just come on. I mean, you go to the doctor, and what does the doctor tell you? Hey, you know what? Your blood pressure is, when they did your vitals, it's kind of high. You look to be a little bit overweight, maybe 20 pounds. Do you could you eat more fruits and vegetables? Could you eat less calories? And what do people do? Let's just say Nipsey Hussle was just doing that for black people. And what do most people do? I'm not just going to put that on black people, but what most people do? Most people ignore their doctor, and they continue to eat the bad foods that they know that they're not supposed to eat until something bad happens. A stroke, a heart attack, cancer, things of these sorts. And it's been proven that if you eat a plant-based diet, that you can reduce some of the risks for some of these diseases that most people get. And it just makes no sense, and it's very foolish, and it's very disrespectful to people who actually live in the area where Nipsey Hussle put in all of this work, to just reduce him to some guy who was trying to make a Dr. Sebi documentary, and he was going to get killed just because he made a Dr. Sebi documentary. I mean, it just makes no sense. And I understand people go back to the ism radio interview, and Nipsey Hussle said this, Nipsey Hussle said that. I mean, come on. They're not going to kill you over a documentary. There are documentaries out there, like the one that's called An Open Secret, that exposes a lot of the pedophiles who are behind the scenes that run the entertainment industry, as far as Nickelodeon and all of these outlets where children have to kind of go through the system. And I mean, come on, this documentary exposed that. How is this person still living based on just putting out some kind of documentary? I mean, so it just doesn't make sense. It's just, come on. But anyhow, I'm at Dark Black One, and I'm out. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.